What's up, guys? I don't know why it's so dark, but anyway, I'm back with another. There we go. There we go. I'm back with another movie review. This one's from Wild Eye Releasing or Wild Eye Movies, depending on where you go to find them on social media. This one is called Lust of the Vampire Girls. From what I understood going into it, it was kind of like a tribute to the old Jean Roland and Jess Franco lesbian vampire movies. Stylish erotica. But it turns out it's something quite different from that, even though it has some of those elements. It follows a guy, we never learn his name. My dog is like, I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, that completely threw me off. Alright. So, we never find out the guy's name. He's a real asshole. He's a real dick to his girlfriend and is always like yelling at her and saying mean shit to her. But then, when she gets kidnapped and taken off by a vampire cult, he's all pissed off and puts in after he tries to hook up with another girl because he's horny and he'd just like to get a nice, good piece of ass like hers. Is exactly what. That's how he sells it to the girl that she should hook up with him, is because he could use a nice piece of ass like hers. After that fails, he decides he's going to go and find his girlfriend, and so he ends up kind of tracing her through some really thin plot devices to a cult of vampire girls, which is run by a Nazi. Apparently this guy was a henchman of Mengele, and he's trying to keep some of those experiments alive. The movie then just kind of follows what happens to the guy, because we never learn his name, and how he tries to get his girlfriend back and battling the Nazi vampires, whatever. Okay, so the Franco Roland movies were basically known for being very stylish, very moody, and having a ton of nudity and lesbian scenes and bush and all kinds of cool sleaze. Okay, this movie has a couple quick topless scenes, but that's it. It does not play up the girl-on-girl vampire stuff. I can see kind of some tributes to those guys in like the weird masks and the Colts and the chiffon, but honestly, it's kind of a stretch for the most part. It doesn't have a lot of gore. It has some blood, but it's not like, I like kinetic gore where like somebody gets their throat sliced, the blood comes out. I don't like where someone gets their throat cut off screen and then when the camera pans back you see the blood on their throat. So this movie has a lot of passive gore or like blood dripping from the mouth and stuff like that. Blood smeared on people. I don't know why everything's getting so dark. I may need a new camera. Anyway, not hardly any nudity, hardly any blood. It's really not that crazy. The dialogue is not that interesting. The main guy does have a lot of funny, like, abrasive dialogue toward his girlfriend and other people because he's got a real chip on his shoulder and he likes to let people know it. Aside from that, though, it really wasn't that interesting dialogue-wise. It's not really that crazy either. I would have loved for this one just to, like, completely go off the deep end and just really be fucking crazy, but unfortunately it didn't. The DVD is from Wild Eye. It's widescreen. It looks fine. It's got storyboards, trailers. It's the unrated version. I don't know if that matters or not, but anyway, so it's a solid DVD. I think it's like $9.99 just about anywhere you could go. Family Video also carries a lot of the Wild Eye stuff if you want to check it out there. The movie itself is not bad by any means, but when you kind of build it up like this is a tribute to Jean Roland and Jess Franco, I want something that's like on par with like The Witch or no, I'm sorry, not The Witch, The Love Witch, or Blood of the Tribbids. Either one of those, I wanted something along those lines, and unfortunately I didn't get that here. It's a decent if you're like a vampire devotee, but otherwise, I think you're probably safe to skip it. That's Lust of the Vampire Girls. Great cover art. I just wish it was crazier, had more sleaze, more gore, and really paid tribute to those old movies instead of just kind of taking a little bit of the style and kind of leaving everything else. So thanks for watching this review, guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon.